Okay, that was dead shit. I know I'm at home. His colors ain't nowhere near mine. I'm coming out of my shit.
Hey, Ken.
Yo.
Michael, it's like, on what it say, Michael Jordan says he doesn't believe Steph Curry is a Hall of Famer yet.
Mm-hmm.
You agree?
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of work to do.
What? D-Dog would be pissed at that.
What?
The Broncos traded away Emmanuel Sanders.
Yep.
And the 2020 5th round pick to 49ers for 3rd and 4th round pick.
All right, thanks, Coach. Sports
coverage of the National
Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in
no,
sport.
I said because it's in the email. I'm like, I know this motherfucker did.
Fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let me concentrate.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep.
Right there, nigga, back.
Bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Switch counts.
I'm putting a deep ball, but it gave me stuff, so.
Come on, solid. Can you get it to me? Nope.
Kenny.
What up?
Alexis said hi.
Oh, tell us what's up.
On first down, Mahomes.
Fuck.
That one complete to Hill.
Should have knew he was going to that bitch.
Get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's all good. I already know what he's going to do.
Good for 37
Simple as fuck.
Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we took deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
What do he want to do? I know what he want to do. He just ain't going to give it to him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And
fuck, y'all.
15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Mahomes going to throw.
There you go. Keep that nigga down.
Too much here. He's going to go down. Devin Bush came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the pistol look. It's Miller. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Way to get there with him, baby.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And Butker able to put this one through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
This should be easy.
First carry for James Conner. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Okay. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is King, operating from the gun.
Goddamn, get him out your hand, baby.
And he's taken down.
Okay.
So far, a run and a pass attempt,
Damn it.
and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
Look at that shit. He could have released that ball.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
From the gun, King.
Oh, it was in your hand.
Complete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
So they look like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Barry on to punt as he gets
What the fuck is wrong with your foot?
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
They got this kicking shit fucked up all of a sudden.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Give me that shit.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I take it.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Fuck.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
What the fuck? God damn, man. Come on, y'all.
Field before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 24 yards.
Damn, you sitting there at that shit.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go for a zone blitz scheme.
Give me that shit.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
Let's go.
Watkins, the intended receiver. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not
damn, get it off.
You're not really ready to play. So
niggas is getting killed down here without giving this fucking ball off.
That's what all the guys are looking for.
Simple ass shit, man. Come on. This nigga defense is not this good.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Back to throw. King. Open man. Completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. King now from the gun. He'll throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Even better.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll lose yardage here.
Connor, you ain't shit. I swear to God, when I give me another running back, your ass is history. I should not have to have this kind of game right now. Shit gonna run out anyway.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. King looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run forward with counter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Here's King.
Why didn't you throw it? What the man, that's stupid ass game, man. Didn't hit that fucking button.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Fucking killing me here. Doing stupid shit.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. King. Throw that side.
There you go, baby.
Schuster. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Joker. 58 to Mike, 58.
On first down, it's Connor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Watch the run.
Now a give running right is
Man, y'all ain't shit.
and he is met at the line of
Y'all
scrimmage,
ain't
and he
shit.
goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Crunch time, defense. Hey, check 24, check 24.
Now King, operating from the gun.
Come on. Fuck.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
What? Bullshit! Come on with this bullshit, man! This nigga's not picking up balls!
Lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback.
Keep coming with this stupid shit.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now it's Miller, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
Yellow.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes.
God damn it. Fuck. Come on.
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I know we just saw a
straight bullshit.
But how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Yellow. Pretty quiet, D.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. This pass going to be caught by Harden. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Should be my fucking ball already.
Mahomes now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. This is Miller. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Miller. And he gets halfway.
That's still too many fucking yards.
5 on a pickup of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Motherfucker.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that you? Is that you?
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the seventh play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, Ridley, Ridley. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Line 55, line 55. Hey, eat. Oh, yeah.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Lamar Miller. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that
Dude look like this uphill. Fuck!
Before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Because y'all niggas ain't throwing the fucking ball. Y'all niggas ain't throwing shit right.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up
God
some of the
damn, bro.
Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
Just touch your ass, you fall.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A first throw now for the backup Roethlisberger.
What the fuck was that? Oh my God, you shitty as fuck, yo.
Near the 34. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
That's it. You cut. After that, I'm cutting your bitch ass. It's your last time playing for the Steelers. You gone after the day.
Pick 6
You
right
gone.
Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real
Simple
wide.
fucking pass, man. Simple.
Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3.
Bitch ass quarterback gone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Y'all niggas killing me. Can't get a fucking running game. Passing game fucking sucking. Against these old fucked up ass Kansas City Chiefs. Come on.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because
can't get to the outskirts for shit.
Really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball.
Second and 3. And he's got his man.
Oh, fucking time. Tried to get you to do that shit earlier.
45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play.
First
down.
The beauty of route running is
what's up, kid?
Position. Everyone's doing the same
fucking
thing.
bullshit, man.
Tight end.
Hating these Steelers.
Get the defensive back on his heels. Break off for the corner. You get a completion.
Trying. I'm trying. I'm being patient. I'm being fucking patient. Motherfuckers rushing shit. Fucking up shit.
Tough first half for him.
Ain't no goddamn way I should have been stuck with this bullshit.
A guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
44, Mike, 44. I know he ain't got it. 44.
To throw is King. To throw on
you better get that shit that time.
Washington's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are back within a single
This shit should be tied up.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that
put Roethlisberger in for one fucking play. This nigga throws an interception. He don't even throw it at the goddamn receiver. He throw it to the right of the receiver. That's all right. That motherfucker going, look, I'm kicking his ass out, and I'm finna save some money. I was thinking about keeping his ass. I was like, you know what? Maybe you can just come in, throw some long passes, make a difference. Nah, fuck no.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You gone. I'm getting rid of that ass. Can Century.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
God damn!
It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
What the fuck?
The 40. A very nice pickup of 34
yards. Okay, I see you just don't want to go for this nigga basically the whole night for your long balls. I got you.
Excited about big plays.
That's it.
That's what we absolutely live.
I know exactly what to do now.
Great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're firing. That's a big game. Now a run on first down is not going to get.
I know exactly what to do.
They will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes.
Get that motherfucker.
Bud Dupree able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Hey. Mike 50. I'm coming.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to go.
That's bullshit, man. Come the fuck on.
It down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
God damn it.
A big play there for KC. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll run it again with Miller. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 3rd down, Miller.
God damn, now come on. Kill me today.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. You see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
The fuck, yo? Pick a play.
Miller, the lone setback.
Where the fuck are y'all going?
They're going to give it to him running right.
Come on.
For a Chiefs touchdown. Lamar Miller with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Looking to throw on second down. King. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Samuels. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. King now looking to throw on second down. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. King. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
56. Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Under 10. He's checking crowd.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go with the keeper. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Mike's 50. Got you, boy. I got you.
On second down, here's Miller. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Max 50. Watch QB. Watch QB drop.
Now here's Mahomes. This is Miller, complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Going for it all. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. King from the gun, he'll throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's King throwing on 4th down. And he's got Moncrief. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now King operating from the gun. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Important extra point up and through. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Yellow. I'm coming after you. Check. Lucky. Attack. Switch.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Stay at home. Motion.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, King. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster with 8 seconds remaining as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there in overtime. 46 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin on the ground here with Connor. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It'll be a gain of 6, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
On 3rd down, it's Connor, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Back to throw. King, complete to Washington. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down. To throw is King from the gun on third down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Here's Jordan Berry now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah,
M-E-H, man. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.